Hi guys! I have the house to myself tonight and I thought I would take a little break from studying for finals by shooting a video, and I decided to do the Winterlicious tag that a lot of people have been doing. It seems like fun and I love Christmas, but I'm not going home to my family this year, so that always makes Christmas a little hard for me, and I haven't really been in the Christmas spirit yet, so I thought this would be a great way to jumpstart that. So let's get started. The first question is, what is your favorite winter nail polish? And my favorite this year has been Christmas Gone Plaid from OPI, which is from their holiday collection with Gwen Stefani. And I love this polish. I've been wearing it since I got it, I think in October or November. And it's a forest green cream polish. And I don't really like red polish very much, so I think this is a great alternative to be festive around Christmas but not have to do the typical red color. The second question is, what is your favorite winter lip product? And what I've really been loving this winter is Clinique's Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. And I showed this earlier in my weekly makeup bag, but here's a swatch of it. It's just a very sheer berry color that you can build up. And I like this because it's very moisturizing, and in the winter I deal with chapped lips a lot. So this helps combat that, and it's just a little darker. I think it's more appropriate in the fall and winter than in the summer. So you just get a little hint of color, but also a lot of moisture. The third question is, what is your most worn winter clothing item? And I kind of struggled to come up with something for this. I really just like to wear boots and tights and skirts and sweaters, scarves. There isn't one item I wear over and over, just the same kind of types of items, but this is one of my favorite sweaters. It's from Athleta. It's just got this cool neck and this cool design, and it's really long, so I like to pair it with leggings, and it has the sleeves with little holes for your thumbs. It's really comfortable, and it's one of my favorite things to wear in the winter. The next question is, what are your most worn winter accessories? And so this is my favorite scarf. It is a infinity scarf that is houndstooth, and I really love houndstooth. I think I got this for Christmas last year from my mom, and I have a couple houndstooth scarves, but this one is my favorite. And then I also like these gloves. I bought these for myself last Christmas. They're just knit gloves, and they're lined with fleece. They're really warm for when I have to walk my dog. And I live in Minnesota, so it gets really cold. So these have been really great. So the next question is, what is your favorite winter beverage? And my favorite is a hot apple cider tea that I have. It's really delicious. I'm not a big tea drinker, but that one doesn't really taste like tea. It tastes more like apple cider. So I've been a huge fan of that the past few years. The next question is, what is your favorite Christmas or holiday movie? And I have to say, I just watched this with my husband a few nights ago, and it was a very Brady Christmas, and it is so bad, but it's one of those movies that is so bad that it's actually good. It was hilarious, and I highly recommend watching it. It's on Hulu right now. I'm not sure if it's Hulu or Hulu Plus, but if you have that, you should watch it. It is so amazingly bad. So next up is, what is your favorite holiday song? And it's hard for me to choose. I've always really liked the Mariah Carey Christmas album, and the John Denver and the Muppets was a favorite growing up, so I would have to say pretty much just those two albums have been my favorite since I was little. Number 8 is, what is your favorite Christmas food? And my favorite Christmas food is the Christmas pudding my mom makes for Christmas Day. It sounds really weird and gross, but like the main ingredients are potatoes and carrots and raisins, and then there's this delicious caramel sauce you put on top. It ends up being kind of like a carrot cake with this caramel sauce, and it is so, so good. Number 9 is, what is your favorite decoration? And mine is this ornament for my tree. It is a Miss Piggy ornament, and I don't know how it started, but when I was little, this was my favorite ornament, and I would always hang it on the tree first. It was the first ornament to go on the tree forever. So when I moved to my own place and got my own tree, I took this from my parents' house, and I still always put it on first. And I just love it. I don't know why, but it's so cute. Number 10 is, what was your favorite present you received as a child? And I have to say, it was the year that Furbies were like all the rage. My mom told me before Christmas that she had looked everywhere, she had called all the stores, and she couldn't find any Furbies. And so I suspected that she was lying to me, just because she would do that. She would be kind of sneaky about Christmas stuff in the past. So when Christmas Day came, I kind of went for every box that looked like it might be a Furby-shaped box. And we got to the end of all the presents, and there was still no Furbies, so I was pretty disappointed. But my parents always did this thing where they would hide a few presents in the fireplace, and they were ones that Santa dropped on his way out. So we would always have to check the fireplace. So when we were done with the Christmas presents under the tree, my mom told us to go check the fireplace to see if Santa dropped anything. And there was a big box, and inside were 2 Furbies, one for my sister and one for me, and I freaked out. I was so happy just because I really, really wanted a Furby, and I got a black one, and I loved that thing so much. So question number 11 is, what do you want for Christmas this year? And one thing I'm really hoping for is some gift cards to IKEA. I've mentioned before that I really want to move my makeup up into my office. I'm sick of doing it in the basement where the lighting is really terrible, and I'd much rather have it in my office where I have 2 big windows. And also, I just hate the desk that I do have. So it's from my Office Max. I bought it when we bought this house 4 years ago. And I think even maybe within a year of having it, the paint started wearing off and it would get all on my hands. And I would have this weird gray stuff, and on my keyboard has like black marks on it from me having it on my fingers. It's just so awful, and parts of it are chipping off, and there's no storage space. There's like one little drawer, and then there's a couple shelves that are like really long and deep and impractical. So I can't wait to get rid of that thing, and I am planning on getting Alex drawers, which I know is pretty cliche, but I think it will work really well. I want to get 2 sets of the shorter ones and then a really long desktop, and kind of have half of it designated as my computer area and the other half as my vanity. So I might look at other things too, but I did see that set up as kind of a sewing table when I was at IKEA a little bit ago, and I really, really liked it. So I just might have to be totally cliche and get that as well. And number 12 is, what are your plans for the holidays this year? So as I've mentioned, I am married, and we trade off the holidays. So this year we had Thanksgiving with my family, and we're having Christmas with my husband's family. We just found out that we'll be doing that on the 26th just because of everyone's schedules. So it'll just be me and my husband and my dog back there on Christmas Eve and Christmas. And I really love Christmas, and my family has tons of traditions for Christmas, and my husband's family isn't quite like that. They're not super into it. So I always kind of struggle the years that we don't go to my family's house for Christmas. So I've been trying to come up with new Christmas traditions for myself. And so I made Christmas cookies with one of my best friends this past weekend, which was really fun. And I think I'm going to make a really nice Christmas Eve dinner for me and my husband. And then on Christmas morning, the tradition I started 2 years ago was to make Dutch baby pancakes for breakfast. So I'm probably going to do that again, and then we'll open presents and just kind of hang out and have a chill day here at home. So that's it for the Winterlicious tag. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great holiday season, and I will be back soon with another video.